Well, today, obviously, Notre Dame can never just like have a nice, simple, easy process. There's always got to be something that comes up. And today it was the announcement that Tyler Buchner would not play because of an ankle injury he suffered while walking down the stairs. So it's always something with Notre Dame, which is good because it keeps me busy and keeps me in business. But he won't play. But other than that, everything's going well. Notre Dame getting ready for the spring game. Haven't had a ton of injuries new injuries in the spring. At least not any that were major other than Aid Kanahana. But I always look forward to these games. And they had a really cool thing today, Mark. I don't know if you saw this, but they had a draft. So like the veterans and captains and those guys, like they did a blue gold versus team. They did like one position at a time, which was a lot of fun. And you had coaches on one side, one team and the other. So that was a lot of fun. That was a new thing for Notre Dame. But other than that, it's just recruiting and getting ready for the spring game.
Well, Brian, I'm glad that you clarified walking down the stairs because the only thing I saw out there was non-football related ankle injury. And I thought, you never know. I'm not going to speculate, but you never know.
Don't worry. 75 people in our chat today speculated on it when we brought it up. And it was like, look, sometimes, you know me, Mark, I'm not someone who just believes what the man tells you, so to speak. But Notre Dame gave a very specific explanation of what happened. And knowing Marcus Freeman and even Brian Kelly, if it was something nefarious, they would have been like, he just had a non-football related injury. Coach Freeman was very specific. He was walking down the steps. He missed a step towards the end and he twisted his ankle. I don't think, from what I know of him, even Brian Kelly, who, I'm not a huge fan of, they wouldn't have given some made up story if it was like he was, the joke I said today in our show, which I think people got a kick out of, and like this is going to start some rumor. It's not like he did it hopping a fence after him and some teammates robbed a bank, right? Like it wasn't like something like that. I don't think they would have given they just sort of said, hey, look, it was a non-football injury and let's move on. But they gave a very specific answer. And I buy it. And talking to some of the sources I have around the team, it sounds like it was something dumb. Not dumb as like he did something dumb, but just like, seriously, you're gonna get injured doing that, right? Like something you do every single day. And that's what it was.
Yeah, not running away from Ohio State or Clemson defenders on the field.
Or cops or anything like that, right? We've seen that before. Notre Dame quarterback get in trouble because he was running from the cops. Wouldn't be the first time that happened.